Chef Aaron Staudenmeyer of Whiskey Cake Kitchen and Bar joins us with a look at what you will find at the new restaurant that's finally open. It's been under construction
as of
forever.
today. Today's the magical day. I'm very excited.
Oh, yeah. The first in Florida, right?
It is. It is. We're very glad to be here.
Well,
Everybody's been very welcoming.
We're glad that we pried you away to come over here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're going to get it done real quick here before, and then we got to go back and cook some stuff. There's some hungry people waiting on me.
The name catches our eye. Whiskey Cake. Explain
Whiskey Cake.
where, what,
Whiskey Cake is a real thing. We pride ourselves on our whiskey selections. We have 300 right now. We want to have 500 by the end of the year.
Wait a minute. Wait, 300 whiskey selections?
300 whiskeys. We have an entire wall of whiskey. It grows a little bit every week, and that is actually the whiskey cake that the restaurant is named after. So it's a little English toffee tort, little bourbon on glaze, whiskey toffee sauce on top, candied pecans. You know, it's everything. It's everything that
That
whiskey and food come together.
All right, I like. So a little guilty pleasure here. Healthy options here.
You know, one of the things we do, and I'll show you if you'd like me to show you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do a little farm to table. We do a lot of local farms and involvement with kind of the local
Love that.
vendors and all of that. So here I've got some Brussels sprouts because I heard you all kind of enjoy some Brussels sprouts.
That's Carly.
So my buddy Yogi got me hooked up with some.
I'm trying to get her to name her son Brussels.
I like Brussels.
Vetoing that,
Brussels
We
is
are
a good
looking
name.
for a V name, and that name literally has
There you
been
go.
brought
Brussels
up.
is a good name. So this is what you don't want to do if your kids are named Brussels. Is we're going to roast these off at about 350 degrees, really hot.
I seriously make this like once a week, Brussels sprouts and bacon. So what else are you putting in here?
So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into essentially a salt and vinegar potato chip featuring bacon. So this is a little applewood smoked bacon. That's a bacon vinaigrette to give you that little bit of sharpness and bite. These are onions that have been caramelized down into basically little sugar chunks of goodness.
Okay.
By the way,
did you roast them first, though?
That's a French term. Yes, yes. These have been roasted and then chopped up.
Okay.
Yep.
Has everything been roasted and then you're adding it?
Yep. So you roast your Brussels first, and then you add your roasted onions. This is just a little chopped herb because you know what? You can't have enough of that.
Okay.
It's a little fresh and awesome right out of our garden, which we do have out front of the restaurant.
Oh.
So we do grow some of our own herbs. A little salt, because you can't have a salt and vinegar potato chip without it. Little
I could name my child salt and vinegar potato chips, so I'm very intrigued about this.
So there you go. This is how you take the healthiest vegetable on the planet.
I was just thinking that.
And you turn it into something that
something that Natalie would eat.
Mom would be proud of. That's exactly what you do. So you just kind of mix that guy up right there, and that is simple.
Is this a side dish? Is this a main? Like that's like an entree.
This is a
hearty.
It's a side dish actually. We serve we have a wood burning rotisserie in the restaurant, so we do a little mesquite roasted whole chicken from a local farm. That goes down right on top of that.
That smells fabulous.
That is what that looks like.
So I'm curious. We talked about your location being, of course, at International Plaza.
Yes.
Is it just coincidental that you have that many whiskeys while you can shop? I feel like it is a good match, maybe. If you've got a partner that's the shopper, and then where I'm going with this.
We kind of we saw that coming, so what we did is we actually have two bars. We have an inside bar, and then we have an outside bar that does specifically craft cocktails. Like that's a little old-fashioned right there. If you need to get in on that a little later. So the cocktail bar is actually outside. So if your significant other happens to be a big shopper and you just want to sit on a patio and enjoy a little whiskey drink for a little while, you don't necessarily need to follow them around.
And explain the location of where you're at. And it's large, it's huge.
So International Plaza is the actual mall itself, and then there's a little...
I think people know where all the food strips are.
There's a run called Bay Street, which is what we're on. So Bay Street is the approach to International Plaza. And it's kind of where there's a whole little row of restaurants.
And you'll see the garden outside.
You'll see some other restaurants, and you'll just ignore those and keep walking. And you'll come in, and you'll have great food. You'll have great food and a couple of cocktails, and that's the plan.
Talk about these other dishes real quick, if you can.
Sure. Since we were doing Brussels sprouts, and I know you love those, this is a Brussels sprout, bacon, and blue cheese salad. Kind of a spin on your traditional wedge salad, only with a little more veggie goodness to it. This is our rotisserie chicken that generally goes with this guy. We shredded him up, added some grilled broccolini, some pickled mustard seeds, a little local goat cheese, touch of kale. You know, bikini season's coming. Everybody's got to look good.
And then you have the whiskey cake to make up for any of the savings.
Life's about balance, man. That's really how that whole thing works out. So, yeah, I mean, you can go... our concept is designed to be a local tavern, and taverns are a little bit of everything to everybody. So you can come in for a casual lunch, you can come in for a quick bite, maybe a cocktail on your way home, or if you want to get super fancy, we go all the way out to roasted duck and ginger carrot puree, and you can get as fancy or as casual as you like. The idea is we want to be welcoming and inviting to everybody in the community.
I hate to ask because this one just opened, but is there any future plans to expand in Florida?
You know what? If people keep showing up,
okay,
and people keep loving the food, we'll keep showing up.
Sorry, it's kind of like right when you get married, when you having kids.
No, that is.
I know you just opened, but
that's the deal that I make with everybody. If y'all keep showing up and loving the food, we'll keep showing up with food.
And there's the information on your screen, so you can go have some fun. Whether it's healthy, whether it's whiskey, whether it's dessert, they've got you covered. There's the address you see as long as the website. Chef, so nice to meet you.
Well, thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it.
This was fun.